welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be having this today's video.
Clear shot!
They're taking this extra time since they ended the PTS of actually working to make the update as good as it could possibly be by taking our feedback overall changes, because even though we got 4 weeks of PTS, we didn't exactly get a whole bunch of changes from PTS 3 to 4, because there was a period of TwitchCon, and it just feels like so we end up with this
Turret is active at Alpha.
update going to be, and how good is it going? So where we're at is
Alpha's ours.
essentially
Your spawn relay is enabled. We've taken the lead.
And a game
Turret activated at Alpha.
but they overhauled the underground, as well as introducing skirmish, a 4v4 game mode, and they've also upped
Turret activated at Alpha.
to the same 99 as So, essentially, changed everything on how rewards are going to work. But that's good. I'm just kind of going through some of the good points that they are coming out with, and then we'll have a talk. And this talk is going to be some of the points that aren't necessarily so good, or at least don't appear.
I wonder where green poison is.
The gameplay behind me is from 2 matches I did today in Last Stand on the where it was literally a 2v1.
Keep away from that thing! Take him out!
You could see kind of towards the end what the heck? And you'll see that in the background. You won't hear a whole lot because I wanted to make sure this gets across is hearable just fine. Okay, so Westside Pierce is a whole new area for basically PvE.
Take them all out!
Other than skirmish, which Westside Pierce gives
Clear shot! Damn you! No
a whole new
survivors!
area where all of the factions
Charlie's under enemy control.
to kill before are now working. And that's just where they've centralized
Nobody escapes!
their tanker and
Tactical boosts are available in 1 minute.
Enemy of my enemy is my ally. Kind of ideal.
You'll all be
Which-
sorry!
By going through the course of the game is the logical next step. So I'm not upset about it. I don't mind it. But now the division tech is now going to be important. There's going to be a whole bunch of new ways that you're going to get it. And essentially, Westside Piers has Westside alerts, which are kind of random alerts.
Tactical boost available in 10 seconds.
We have Bravo.
Go and do, in addition to just running around killing the
Tactical boost can now be enabled.
But, and then one of the big things
Where you go?
for me is the optimization station. And essentially what that does is you take a piece of gear. Say most of it is good, but one particular stat, it's a high-end piece, so you only can roll one. But one, or say it's the armor roll, you can't roll, is
It'll be out.
so in any build you go
Killing us.
that's just kind of how it works. What this optimization station will do is allow you to optimize it, put it all the way to max settings, as long as you have the funds in the division tab.
Really? I ran through.
So,
The points multiplier tactical boost is now active.
essentially, any piece, as long as it has the stats you want, viable. And then they add 4 new exotics, which are good. Except, I think they need to add more. But that's just my opinion. And adding more would also be harder to balance, so I understand why they haven't, but I just say, I want more different types of drones that I can run around with, play around with, and shoot with.
Take those cowards
So, regardless of how we do this,
Nobody gets away.
I want more options. But that's just me personally. And I think I just changed the entire way my mic is reading, and I may end up being a little bit louder than I was earlier. So we are going to tune this a little, see how it works, and go from there. But there is now, and then also on gear, this is another really good part. They've found a way to make gear, or at least change the damage on gear, where it's now no longer going to be a per bullet increase, how it is now. Like on a pair of gloves, say you are running an SMG, so you have SMG damage, and it adds, say you have the max roll of the 1000 for SMG damage.
We just hit 50% on the
Essentially
upload.
what that's going to take is the SMG damage,
You got him down.
and
Now knock
instead
him out.
of doing it per bullet, it's going to increase it by a percent. It increases its base damage by, they said they're going to tune it, so it's probably going to be in the realm of, I'd say, a max of probably 14, maybe 16% increase. I could be wrong, but that's just a guess. And so instead of the higher firing weapons like the MP7 being, or MP5s, the Navy MP5s being king on the SMGs at the moment, it kind of brings them down and brings a whole bunch of some of the underused SMGs higher. So everything kind of falls more in line with each other. So it gives you more build options. It gives more, instead of, I need these weapons, and that's the be all end all, I can take a weapon from a slower firing group over here that might be a little bit more stable.
Prepare
So
for the
you'll end
mercy
up
roll.
landing more shots and have a little bit less kick. Then say, I'm going to shoot my bullets at you as fast as possible.
Buddy spawn is
So,
engaged.
in a way, I think this is something that should have happened in the beginning, or at least long before now. But I don't
Mercy roll
exactly
protocol in effect. We took that one.
have any control over it, so I just do what I can do. I make videos, I talk about things, and this is what I do. But I played PTS both on PC and on console, and I have to say, using guns that were almost unusable now are actually usable and fun to use. Like, it gave an entire new dynamic to what you wanted to do. And it gave more options on how to put your build together in far as weapons. Like, you see the builds that run 2 different assault rifles. Well, they're the same assault rifle, but 2 different ones. Essentially, you could use different assault rifles than either the Lavoa C or the lightweight M4. It gives you more options. Like, the ACR was crazy strong in the PTS. And that's one of my favorite weapons in the game. So, I'm thrilled about this. They also gave us
capture and hold
5
objectives
and
to start
6 piece
uploading data.
bonuses
Holding additional
for
objectives increases upload
the
rate.
remaining gear sets that were not
Here we go.
out yet. So we got to play around with those. Some are stronger than others. Some I think will still be much stronger. And if you want to go as far as dedicate to that 6 piece, there will be a few that will be kind of a but I also see it as it's going to create more build diversity. Because I'm not necessarily a meta player. I like finding different things. It may not always work, but I have fun. And that's really what it comes down to. I'm not trying to be a PvP king. I can hold my own when I use builds specifically for PvP, but I also prefer having more than just my PvP builds and things like that. So I build what I like to play, whatever it is at that moment. And I do run a lot of 3 pieces, so it's going to be interesting to see once all of the gear sets
We now control
are
Alpha.
classified,
Your spawn
how
relay is now active.
a classified
We've gone ahead.
3 piece is actually going to work. But as far as with everything that's going, I think one point, now we're going to kind of switch from some of the good things to some of the downer topics, because I feel depending on how long
Turret enabled at Alpha.
on 1.8, it's either going to make or totally break the division. I hate to say it,
They've taken
I
Charlie.
still have so much love for this game. I still want to see what it reaches full potential.
Get him out of here!
I mean, I got my first 200 view video which
Alternate
is an
Alpha is enabled.
accomplishment for me. I got my first 200 view video from Division. So, yes, I'd love more of those, but right now, I need to take that step back and look at it. I love the 5 and 6 piece bonuses that are coming, the 4 new exotics, but let's talk Rogue 2.0. On paper, it's great. On paper. But giving a man only 2 ways, which one is dying, and 2 is going to a terminal that will randomly pop up on the map.
Keep shooting.
And everybody in the DZ will be alerted that that's where they are having to go. And regardless of where it is, they know where it is. They know that's where you're going, and that's where you need to be. So, I propose when you go manhunt, multiple terminals. Like, there's enough terminals in the DZ where you could pop one essentially in every DZ. From 1 through 9, pop a terminal. A random terminal. Or you even do it every other. Like 1, 3,
What?
5, 7, 9. Or evens. 2, 4, 6, 8. Either way.
Make 'em pay.
The only way to win a manhunt is with these terminals. So essentially, by one lighting up, and everybody in the DZ knowing that's where you are heading, gives all of the
We've got
people
Bravo.
that you killed the ability to fast travel up and just sit there and wait. Clear out all the mobs
Charlie.
and hope you don't show up while they're clearing out the mobs. And hope there's enough of you that even if they do,
It's over with.
they can't kill all of you.
Wrong turn.
So, and then you can get your revenge, because it favors the rogue hunter. Unless we do it where there's multiple terminals. So, rogue hunters would have to guess. And there's always that chance they guess wrong.
1 minute until
Because
tactical boosts are
regardless,
available.
most of these terminals are set up around NPCs. So regardless, it's like in a football game when you have to battle the other team plus the rest. So with these terminals, having just one light up, you only have one option to get to the terminal and cleanse it. And without one option, you're screwed. Your only other option is to just sit around and wait for players to come and kill you. And that's
10 seconds until tactical boost availability.
really, that's no fun at all. I am not a fan.
Tactical boosts are now available.
I do, in a way, like the fact that you have to activate it because having one spot to go for cleansing manhunts just makes you a bigger target. So you could essentially have the entire server sitting at the point you need to get to, just waiting. All they'd have to do is just go up there and wait. And it just, I don't see how that's fair. It's it's encouraging PvP on their terms by either doing last stand or the skirmish. And not everybody's going to like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think Rogue 2.0 is going, if done right, will be good for the overall health of the game. I do like the concept. I'm not overly dissing on the concept or saying that the concept itself is bad. I just think they need to put more thought into it. And put more, not necessarily time, but take another strong look at it and at the mechanics before 1.8 comes in, which now comes into the part of the video where we talk about my hope for 1.8. This is where it gets a little tough. When I first heard about it, I have and had very high hopes for 1.8. Now, I'm kind of at the middle ground, leaning towards maybe it's going to not work.
You're halfway home.
The way they want it to. So it's pretty much coming down to,
Bravo's now neutral.
it's either going to make or break, like I said earlier. And in all honesty, I am hoping that it sets a foundation to be closer to what its potential can be, to maybe even build upon for Division 2.
You've got points for kills
Regardless
active.
of how they do it, something's going to have to give, and they're going to have to really look at what it is they're doing with the game, what direction they're going to go. So my hope is this is building to improvement. So
Yeah.
I am Wolf. This has been a 1.8 division, kind of a closer look on my thoughts and feelings at this point. And as always, if you ever want to find me, my links will be in the description box below. If you ever want to take a look at Second Wave Elite, where I'm an admin, and we're always looking for streamers and content creators to promote within our community. So our website will be also in the description box, where you can apply to be a featured streamer. And as always, thank you for watching. You've watched a Wolf Edge Gaming production, and I'll catch you all in the next one. And also, if you enjoy the content, go ahead and subscribe. Also, check out one of the two other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Wolf, and I am signing off.
Buddy spawn is in play. Points multiplier has been activated.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
It's over with! While you're aiming crap!
secure.
You're stomping them.
Points for kills is now available.
Last man battalion is full of crazy fucks. Down over here!
We own Bravo. You're up with 5 to go. Bravo's neutral. You got this.
Point multiplier is available.
Hostiles now control Bravo.